Buenos dias, mi amigos. ¿Qué pasó? I want to point out that Blind Cat was first today. I don't know why that is something I should point out, but I feel the need to point out that Blind Cat was first today. What's going on, Blind Cat? What's up, T-Bone? Carlos, Lord Brownie has arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, Lord Brownie. Hello, Lord Brownie. How art thou today? Kate! T-Bone, Los, everybody. I love you all. I love you all. You're all the best. Jimmy loves you too, right, Jimmy?
Yeah, Carlos. I actually did a little bit of some changes of some of the book, and I did a little bit of some few changes. At the back, I did what will Cap and Bomb do with their buddy. So I made a little bit few things. Blind Cat doesn't get Jimmy right. He can have first. I have Jimmy with
Hey, can I do my job?
Yeah. Blind Cat, I will give you some art.
Brownie, listen. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Lord Brownie. Lord Brownie, I believe you made a first-time purchase today. I'm putting two and two together because I handle the orders. And, for some reason, I'd like to think that possibly, yeah, it is. Yes, I did. Haha. Are you going to be at WonderCon next week? Or going to be in the greater Los Angeles area? Because you did put local pickup. And I think unless you're going to be at WonderCon, you meant for me to send it to you. Oh, he's picking it up for him. Now that is information I needed to know. Thank you. All right. We were quite confused when we saw that come in. I got it. Thank you. Thanks, my lord. Thank you, my lord. Good. That explains everything. We were all looking very confused at the invoice going, what? But now it makes sense. I'm teeing it today. Willy Wonka farts chocolate. Probably does. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I work very hard on my mustache. I appreciate it. Durbit! What up, Durbit? How are you doing? That's a great name, Willy Wonka farts chocolate. I dig it. The creativity is there. It is. I like it. T-Bone is working. So he's not gonna be able to talk to y'all. Let me get, I feel like Jimmy stole my purple marker and did not put it back. For those who are first time here, this is Jimmy. Jimmy is my son. He is with me for almost all of my streams here in the studio.
I wrote myself.
Grazia. Bente. Snozzberries taste like snozzberries.
Wait, Daddy.
Yes.
Good question.
Yes.
Who the heck is Willy Wonka?
They're new people, Bubba.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
See, yeah, exactly. Oh, goodness gracious, Jimmy Bean. James is a very curious type child. He has Asperger's. So every day is an adventure, and every new person is a new adventure as well.
Where's the remote? I think I lost the remote.
Papi Chulo, I do not know.
You're bad, Daddy.
Yeah, I know, buddy.
I'm just kidding. I found it. You're not a bad guy.
All right. So, in case you were wondering, 4 more of these sold during the day. So we are almost sold out. There are only, what, 7 remaining? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, only 7 left. What up, Money Mitch? Giovanna, espero que está bien. Yeah, believe it or not, that boy over there is Hispanic. My wife is 100% Hispanic from the island of Puerto Rico, so Spanish is spoken a bit in the household. Brownie got one of those Super Bowl helmets from Blind, which is what paid for Blind's newest pile. Oh, very nice. ¿Qué pasó, papi?
Can I tell Money Mitch if he wants to just play Fortnite?
No. And listen, you've already exceeded your interruptions for the show, so you got to stop, okay? Yeah, hey, look at me. Stop looking at you got to stop, okay?
Okay.
I really have to work today. Jimmy has had a severe issue with interrupting over the last, 2 weeks, and it's something that's very new to his dynamic that we're trying to nip in the bud. He unfortunately believes the entire universe revolves around him, when simply all of my universe revolves around him. Not everyone else's universe revolves around him. And it's a concept that he struggles to grasp. So, Carlos, you actually put orders in first. So, Carlos, we serve in the order that they were done. You ended up with 21-1. Kate struggles too. Yeah, but Blind Cat, I'm certain your world revolves around her, just like mine revolves around him. And she just needs a gentle reminder that the rest of the world does not revolve around her. James needs constant reminder that he is not the center of the universe. Copernicus. Brownie, sorry I put your real name on there because I didn't know you had a moniker. Now I got it right. You got 18. Blind Cat got 14. Some of the rest of the world does. Well, there you go. Some of it. Absolutely. Let me tell you a little bit about, for those who are new, let's get into it. So, my name is DC. This is DCD Collects. I am your host.
Oh, you just got dangled.
That is resident DGen Dangle. We love him dearly. He is one of our favorite people. And what we do here is we actually work directly with artists to promote original art and get original art into people's hands. In addition to that, we also, what I like to say, traffic in comic books. We go to all of the major cons: San Diego Comic-Con, LA Comic-Con, WonderCon, Comic-Con Revolution, all of the Southern California ones. We're pretty much there, meeting with all of the artists, meeting with all of the creators, getting items signed, acquired, and then passing them on to you in these wonderful little mystery envelopes. This little envelope right here is actually more of an inside joke. I am usually never left unsupervised. I am simply the talent of this company. And it is very rare that while I come up with ideas, it's very rare that I get to build something myself of my own creation. So, when the owner, Doug, said, "Hey, DC, I want you to get rid of this stack of comic books," I said, "Say no more, fam," and created probably the largest loss of revenue that this company's ever seen. So, yeah. Never been to a Comic-Con before? They're a lot of fun. I've been to a couple. I will be there next week at WonderCon. Kate will be in the booth next to me. Blind Cat will be not just rubbing her shoulders, but if I'm very lucky and play my cards right, these ones too. And then we'll have the absolute legend and Inkpot award-winning artist Lee Cozy on the other side of us, who is a very dear friend of ours and we affectionately call Uncle Lee. It is a ton of fun. He wants to. You can rub my head. Listen, it's a little fuzzy today. I will be shaving tomorrow. I have a funeral to go to, or I should say, in California they don't have funerals. They have celebrations of life. I have a celebration of life to go to on Saturday, and so I want to look good. So I will be shaving probably tomorrow, right before the stream, so that I have a good looking head when I go. But to get back on topic, so this is just a comic book run. Normally, transparency is like our key thing. This product right here is more of an inside joke / insider's product. Those who jumped in on this, and there are a few remaining, are actually going to get the benefit of a stacked product. Typically, everything we do, if you go to our website, you will see we put photos of every single item that is inside our envelopes. That way, there's really no mystery as to what's inside. It's just which one am I going to get. It's a fun way to promote collecting, to promote trading, buying and selling amongst our fans and friends. And generally, it is a family-friendly and inclusive channel that's just a bunch of nerds. Bunch of nerds getting together and clipped. It's a lot of fun. I am here Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays for the time being. It'll be Thursdays and Fridays in the future. We're going to cut out our Wednesdays, but Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 6 p.m. Pacific until whenever. And then I do shipping on Tuesday. So if you order something and have it shipped to your house, just know that it's a 3-man show here. I handle the live show. I also handle the shipping. So I am here on Tuesdays to do all of the shipping, and it all goes out on Tuesday. Oh, no problem. No, hey, listen, my job is to make sure that you have fun. I am ridiculous, I am irreverent, and every once in a while I accidentally say things that cross that PG-13 line, and Kate is there to instigate and or clip them. How many are left? Dangle 7. Only 7 remain. Hold on, I really can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have very much confidence in my ability to count and do math, so I have to physically count. It's just a thing. You'll get used to me. Here. Boop. These are the numbers. By the way, 17, I think, was one of the fatties, if I remember correctly. Let me show you what's inside, because I have 4 numbers are hard. You know this. Dangle, we'll probably never do There Will Be Blood ever again. Nobody buys them. They're pointless, Omi. That is pretty much over, barring rare events. All right, so this is DC's Unsupervised Comic Book Chaos. 1 of 21 goes to Los Dog. Now, oddly enough, he also got the last one, 21 out of 20. Now, you may be wondering, why are these numbered and why are these out of order? I am so happy you asked. So in order to keep everything transparent, well, in this case, again, you kind of caught us on an off one. This is more of an irreverent break. Typically, when you can see everything that's inside, what we will do is we will number all the envelopes live, and then we will random them through random.org and only give them out in the order that they are done. And all of it is done on camera. So you can see that nobody's getting any hot boxes or any, loaded envelopes for streamers. And just because Blind Cat is sexy, he doesn't get, a loaded envelope. He's stuck with all the ugly people like me getting whatever is given to him by Kismet. So here we go. I'm so boned. Well, Kate, I'm sure you're used to it. Hey, look, Paradise X. Wow, that is an Alex Ross cover. Look at this. That is a nice little variant. What is it, me, or is this screen looking rough? Hold on. Let me adjust some of this sharpness here. Let me dig into my focus. Oh, that's sharper now. That's sharper now. All right. That is Paradise Lost. You know what we could do? Let's get saucy. We'll go a little bit higher here. There we go. There we go. There it is. Paradise X. Now, gee, I wonder what signature I put with an Alex Ross. My goodness, it's an Alex Ross autograph. It's here. I couldn't find it either. I looked at this comic book cover a few times before I realized he signed it in gold. I like gold. And yes, this one was received directly from Alex Ross. Oh, that's a great question. Thanks for asking. How do we source our comics? We personally get each and every one of these from the artists themselves. If it is an artist that is not available in our area, then comic book legend John Ballerjack gets them for us. So all of them are sourced directly. There is no middlemen. We consider John a member of the family. So with confidence know that everything we get is 100% authentic, passing through our hands. Which means this Alex Ross signed book is absolutely 100%. Which I do believe I am putting in for that KS. There you go. There you go. All right, Alex Ross. Oh, Kickstarter. It's a Kickstarter. That's what it is. Kickstarter. DC's Unsupervised Comic Book Chaos. Carlos 2121. For John, yes. John deserves to get that project going. I highly recommend supporting John in that Kickstarter for that film. Star Trek. Why, look, that's by Alex Ross. There's no way there is another Alex Ross autograph in here. There's no way. It is. He did a really good job with his pencils. This is issue 500 BT Dub. Money Mitch is like, I like me some Trek. My God, you got back-to-back Alex Ross autographs. These are Carlos's. Carlos cleaning up on Alex Ross. This book, BT Dub. Great. I believe he did get back-to-back Peaches. Because that's how he rolls. He's into duplicates. He likes twins. Right, Carlos? You like the twins. You like them in pairs. Carlos likes them in pairs. He's a big fan of pairs. Yeah, Carlos got 2 Peaches and 2 Alex Rosses. Carlos is benefiting from Doug's judgment, telling me to just put stuff in an envelope and me being like, this is going to be great. All right, Lord Brownie. My lord, this one is for you. 18 of 21, DC's Unsupervised Comic Book Chaos. It's called Unsupervised because they literally did not check my work. They just told me to do it. And I did it. And I will probably not be allowed to ever do one of these ever again because there are no bad envelopes in here. Ooh, a little Star Wars. Now, this was the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I can't remember. It's either out of only 500 or 1,000. These were a big scramble to get. Oh, well, we know E.M. Gist signed it. And yes, it is another exclusive cover. Mando with Grogu and Ahsoka. Only 700 of these were made. They were from New York Comic Con. He had a few copies left at San Diego Comic Con, and yours truly purchased this from Mr. Gist himself. A good friend of mine, a married couple, friends of mine, were actually having lunch with him. And they said, "Oh, you gotta meet him." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do. Thanks for inviting me to that lunch." And Eric is one of the nicest guys on the planet. Yeah, this is a very good book. He was very kind. He signed it for me. I had him sign a stack because the guy's just an amazing artist. And then my friends bought an original painted cover from him, and he was all about like, "Oh, I'll sign that for free. Hey, thanks, man." So there you go. So, San Diego Comic Con exclusive, New York Comic Con exclusive. Those are awesome. Star Wars fan. Yes, I'm a Star Wars nerd. I love me some War of the Stars. But two very big collectible books for you, sir. Now, Blind Cat, I'm not going to say that you bought another one, but I got an order with a name that was exactly like yours and an address that was exactly the one where you lived. So, this is Kate. This isn't Blind. Oh, okay. She already knows. Never mind. Here you go, Blind Cat, 14 to 21. I'm trying, Blind Cat. I'm doing all I can to help you, man. Seeing Dog bought it. Seeing Dog. All right, BK, what do we got here? You know, I really hope it's Spawn. Oh, that is a Ben Dunn Virgin variant Glopple #1. Yeah, that's the name of the book. Glopple #1. What do you ask is a Glopple #1? Yo, I have no idea, bro. It was in the stack. I threw it in here. Don't worry, it's not the hit. It's not the hit. It's just a Glopple. Chadwick Boseman. What up, Crystal Wannon, baby? How are you? Marvel Snapshot Spider-Man. This is the Rest in Power Chadwick Boseman memorial cover for Marvel Snapshots. And yes, there's a third book. I am good. I hope you and everyone in your household is well. Oh, there's the legend himself, Humberto Ramos. Yes, I got to chat a little bit with Mr. Ramos and talk to him about creating and artistry and what some of his favorite things he's doing. And he told me what he's doing now is some of the favorite stuff that he is doing, including Spider-Boy, who, as you can see, is in this book. I personally, and Trevor was with me, got the book signed by Humberto Ramos. We picked them out ourselves based on awesome covers. This one was arguably the coolest cover that they had. Yeah, he is a great artist and a legend. Papi, cállate. Cállate. So there you go. Humberto Ramos, the Boseman cover, and the Glopple. 3 books, 1 envelope. It's kind of like 2 girls, 1... Never mind. It's actually a lot different now that I think about that. All right, let me cross out... Oh, orders are coming in. Let me cross out what has been Jimmy Bean, honey, whom I love above all else. Do you have my pen? My marker pen?
I don't think so. Oh my God, why is
Yes, this marker pen over here. Thank you. If you don't have kids and you want them and are just not sure whether or not you should have them, go ahead and have them. They change your life. All right, we just saw that one go. 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 So I can tell you, there's a Robeck gunslinger. There's a Klaus Janson autograph in there. Yes, I'm going to say that again. Guy got Klaus Janson to sign a book. There's a couple of Stuart Sagers. There's another Gist. And I believe a Lionel. Dig the glopple, right? All right. Whoa! Oh, a lot of orders here. Hold on. Let me catch up now. Let me catch up. Number 17 is a thick boy. Scuba! What up, Scoobs? You know Scoobs is coming in and sniping. I just want you to know. Scoobs is coming in and he's sniping. Carlos. And we are sold out, folks. That's it. That is a wrap on the books. Got two more just to try to get that spawn. All right, let's number these bad boys. Now, I will tell you, for those who are new, normally what we'll do on most of our mystery boxes is we do have a giveaway at the end. This one does not have a giveaway simply because I put everything in there. And instead of having, taking some of the budget out for a giveaway amongst the people who purchased, everything just went into the straight envelopes. That's why every single one of these envelopes has a major name that you're going to recognize. And if you don't recognize it, then it's somebody that you need to add to your repertoire. For those who don't know, for instance, who Stuart Sager is, absolute legend, somebody I got to meet a couple of times, great soul, one fantastic frenetic artist. And we're going to see some Stuart Sager in a little bit. All right, where are we? Boop, boop, boo. Boop, boop, boo. Boop, boop, boo. Boop, boop, boo. Ooh, Scoobs. Scuba isn't gonna open his until WonderCon. So it's gonna be a mystery what's inside until the very end. All right, 17 goes to BK. $16 and Ocho go to Scoobs. You're supposed to be eating ribs right now? Do it. Yes, as a matter of fact, Lord Brownie, since you've made a purchase, I am going to send you our private Discord now. We have a private Discord. It is also family friendly. It is where you can get some trades going. It is a great way to show off your work if you are an artist, show off your fandom in the collection section. But we have a lot of really cool things that are in there. You get to meet and talk to a lot of the artists that we work with. The artists very often are joining in and jumping into the conversations. So if you have a fandom for somebody that we use for art and we work with for art, then you are probably going to run into them in our chat. I am going to send that to your email. And as a matter of fact, man, I'm going to do it right now only because I'm thinking about it. And if I don't do it while I'm thinking about it, because of my TBI and many concussions, I won't remember. Orders. Orders. My lord. Message for you, sir. All right. It's an email. Boop. Yeah, in case you didn't notice, I do have ADHD. I am all over the place. It's just something we all deal with. But I get there in the end. What up, Dan? Speaking of legendary artists, Daniel Gonzalez is one of them. What up, man? All right, Lord. I sent you. There's no title in it. I just sent it. It's on your way. Phone blowing up. People like me. Please introduce yourself into the Discord when you get there. That way we know who everyone is. Hey, Daniel, how are those burgers you were cooking up yesterday, man? They look good. All right, number 9 goes to Carlos. Number 15 goes to Carlos. Number 10 and 2 go to Milord. Came out really nice. Good. They look delicious. I'm really not a burger guy, but I would eat your burger. Take that however you will. Looks delicious. And I would try it. I'm more of a chicken guy, but those looked good. All right, we're going to do these in the order that they were received, per usual. Now, in addition, I would be remiss if I didn't say, speaking of, this is an example of one of the art projects we did with an artist from the East Coast. His name is Kevin P. West. This man knows details in art like no one else on the planet. You are going to get some original... an original pack of cards from 1980s. You are going to get a bunch of little cool knickknacks that are going to remind us about the 80s, and at least at minimum one piece of original art from Kevin P. West that is also on the site. That is almost sold out as well. There's only 8 of the 22 of those remaining. All right. DC's Unsupervised Comic Book Chaos, 17 to 21 Blind Cat. We already know what you want, man. You want some Spawn, like that tiny tattoo you just got, the little one. This is also a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. 4 reasons to own a Death Ray. 4 reasons to own a Death Ray. That is Jamie Sullivan's original IP. God, oh! A sketch cover! What? Folks, if you remember, I brought home some crayon drawings. And some of you remember Franco. This is an original Franco piece. Franco and Balthazar worked together. They worked on Teen Titans. They've worked on quite a few things. But here is Mr. Franco's original art. That is a really fun and colorful Rocket Raccoon. Did I mention there would be a sketch cover in here? I might have. Is there only one? Yeah, I think there's only one, and I think this is it. So that is Franco. And now let's get to the SIG. Well, whatever it is, it's a virgin variant. Oh, it's a very famous virgin variant. Hey, buddy. Take a look at the Obi-Wan #1 virgin variant exclusive by E.M. Gist. And yes, we had him sign it in lightsaber blue. Because I'm a nerd. That's what I do. This is arguably one of the top 2 variants. The other one, I would argue, is the Ken Lashley Obi-Wan #1. Both of them, the Lashley is the young version of Obi, where Mr. Gist chose to do the traditional Alec McGuinness Obi-Wan. Those two are typically regarded as the most collectible of the Obi-Wan #1 covers. I own both of them because they are beautiful. The old twin sons of Tatooine. Yes, very good cover. Very limited. I think these were only 500. And sourced directly from Mr. Gist. So, you got a bangin' virgin variant. You got a fun sketch cover. Who doesn't love some Star Wars, right, Wonka? And you got 4 reasons to own a Death Ray. I think I'm going to shorten your name to Wonka Farts. That is, it's a bangin' virgin right there. Naughty girl. Los! 9 of 21. Spider-Man no more. Oh my. All right. Is this a foil variant of a modern Grail? Yes, it is. This is the foil variant of a modern Grail. If you don't know Ultimate Fallout 4, it would be the first appearance of Miles Morales. If you had this variant in its original print run, at one point it was a $10,000 book. It's around, I think, $4,000 now. You can get bad copies for $2,000. But this is the Mexican foil variant of a modern Grail. Do yourself a favor, Google and smile when you see them. Carlos, that's a big book, man. Umberto! How much is the DC Fingerprints All Over It version? Priceless, but only after eating Cheetos. You You do know, of course, that might look like it doesn't have a bag and board on it, but it does. I only raw dog these magazines off camera. These books only get raw dogged off camera. I don't do that on camera. That is my OnlyFans, where I handle the books without bags and boards. You have to pay to see that. Big time Amazing Spider-Man. This is technically 650. Legacy number 650. That is Humberto Ramos right there. So there you go. One nice SIG and one very nice book. All right, Carlos. It's between you and Lord Brownie. Well, wait. Don't forget there's also the Scoob books that weren't opened. Oh, baby! Virgin Variant! Spawn! Black and white! There is your foil. Virgin Variant of a very good book. What up, Chef? How you doing, homie? There it is, Carlos. Hey, yay, Carlos. Boo for me listening to Blind cry all night long. Well, don't forget there's one more book in here. I believe the non-virgin variant I also put in here. Pretty sure I just heard Blind do his best Vader all the way across the valley. No! Oh, there's Stuart Sager! We have an absolutely fantastic relationship with Stuart Sager. He is amazing. There you go. Straight from Stu. Deja Thoris. He did a very long run for Deja Thoris. For those who don't know what Deja Thoris is, it's a reason for artists to draw boobies. That is what Deja Thoris is. That is the truth. Better than a dull penis, I mean pencil in the eye. Why is that Spawn? So the original Spawn Black and White is a very expensive book. And even the foil variants go for quite a bit of money because the interior pages are gorgeous. All right, Lord Brownie. I got it, buddy. They don't call you Chef to Shaky for nothing. DC's Unsupervised Comic Chaos. 10 of 21. This is for you, my lord. Savage Avengers. Signed by Lionel. So Lionel is a cover artist. He is unbelievable. That is the SIG. You can see his other SIG right down there. That is his cover, Savage Avengers 2099. I believe that's Anti-Venom, right? The white one? Anti-Venom? Yeah, that's what I thought. What else is in here? Oh, are you kidding me? Hey, it's no big deal. It's just a little Todd McFarlane Incredible Hulk 340 foil variant. Todd McFarlane created Spawn. Yeah, no big deal. This book, even though it is the Mexican foil, still goes for 50, $60. Todd McFarlane is actually the guy who did this cover, this very famous Wolverine cover with the old school John Byrne mustard and the Pooh and Pea Wolverine. I've met Todd McFarlane a couple of times now. I have a really good video of me and him talking about taking down... Oh, no, it's all good. I'll tell you right after I show you this last one, which is also an Humberto Ramos. Yes, there was 3 books, 2 signatures in one envelope. This was a spicy envelope. Spider Boy number 3 by the creator Humberto Ramos. Incredible Hulk 340 Mexican foil. And Savage Avengers 29 signed by Lionel. So Todd McFarlane is an artist that worked for both DC and Marvel, and then he got tired of the BS, and he decided to start his own company called Image Comics. Many lawsuits ensued, and he came out on top. So he is known as one of the only people that beat the comic book giants to become successful. Buddy, if you're going to get upset, you're not going to play anymore. Okay? I can't have you being upset.
I want my blankie.
They call him the Todd Father for a reason. By the way, he's a very nice guy. I was getting a couple things signed by him, and I thanked him. I said, hey, thank you for sticking it to the man. And then he went into this 2-minute video of talking about how you're never going to defeat the big guys. It's just about being faster than them. And I caught it all on video, and it is one of my prized possessions that I have not shared with anybody. But I will always enjoy my conversation with the Todd Father. 2 of 21, Lord Brownie. This is the last one we're going to open today. The rest of them are Scoobs. If the other one is not in here, then we know Scoobs got it. Oh, I'm going to stop right there. Lord Brownie, this, I believe, is the most expensive non-signed book in this entire run. I'm going to say that again. This book by John Tyler Christian is the most expensive, I believe, non-signed book in this run. This is, wow, that's the first time Kate's ever said that. This is the Daredevil exclusive foil by John Tyler Christian. Go ahead and Google this book, folks. This is massive, and I'm about 80% certain I wasn't supposed to put this in there, but, it was in the pile. Graded, this is a couple $100. And the Mexican foils grade really well. Haha, way to pop that DCD Collects cherry. Indeed, you got a biggin. And what did I possibly put with that? You're not gonna believe this. I got to meet the legend himself, Klaus Janson. Now listen, this book, admittedly, is not going to grade a 9.8. This was simply the only Daredevil book I could get my hands on while talking to Klaus Janson. So, this is more of a, hey, I own the autograph of a legend. This is not necessarily one you're going to grade high. Again, full transparency, I don't lie. I have terrible memory. So remembering all the lies, not possible. And I always find being truthful, best business. Hey, okay, you're not playing Fortnite anymore. Turn it off. Yeah, you're done. Switch games. Thank you. So yeah, I don't, you will find it, and the people in the chat and the Discord will back me up. I don't lie. Am I wrong sometimes when I make statements? Yeah, but it's because I'm wrong, not because I'm lying. But yes, this is a Klaus Janson autographed book. That's funny. How much was this book? Hey, look. Well, now you know exactly what I paid for it. So yes, between the two of these, you got more than your money's worth. You came out way on top of this one. I'd love to see a lawyer trying to make a tag on it. As a matter of fact, this is Klaus's tag. When I see him, I'm going to say, "Hey man, I have your tag." It's kind of funny. See, I listen. I could have easily hidden how much I paid for it. No, it was $50. No, there are no baseball cards, Dangle. Oh, it looks like Scuba. I think we now know exactly what Scuba has. There is no baseball. There's no baseball, man. There is none. Yeah, Lord Brownie, you did make out like a bandit. There is no baseball, only cake. Cake or death. Seem to be all out of cake. My choices are or death. Scuba Vince. He is not in chat, but he is watching. Hey this is gonna roast T-Bone's marbles. Hey T-Bone, you know what got in there? Check out this combo. Not only did they get the Klaus Janson, hey, look what your idiot host put in there with it. How big is that book? How massive is that book right there by John Tyler Christian? Go ahead, T-Bone, let him know. Yeah, oh man. Very rare, hard to get book. Well, you guys are welcome, right? Yeah, it's a thing that sort of happened. I just got to update something really fast. Again, if I don't do it now, it's not going to work. Got to do it while I'm thinking about it, or else it doesn't get done. That's me. All right. So, folks, that's it. We are all done with the comic books. Now, all that's left is original art. I didn't make this one. It was all yes. I get the blame. I think two of those might have been intended for Trevor, but they were in the giveaway pile, so I gave them away. This is why no one lets me. This is exactly why nobody lets me do breaks. I am all about people getting their money's worth. Just remember, DC, it's not my fault. I was unsupervised. Well, that is why I put it on the label. I cannot be held responsible. I cannot be held responsible. I was unsupervised. The owner of the company says, DC, just move them. And I said, okay. And I did. They were moved. You're welcome. I will probably never be allowed to do that again, but we did it and we had fun. At least I had fun. I hope y'all had fun. All right, let me put these up. Actually, I need to keep... What is... this one. I'm going to need this one for next week. This is my New York Comic-Con lanyard. I'm going to recycle that for WonderCon next week. So next week we're not going to be here Thursday and Friday. I'm not 100% sure we're going to be here Wednesday either. So stay tuned tomorrow's stream to find out if we're even going to have any streams next week as we prep. We're going to have a conversation tomorrow morning about it. I had fun watching Trevor freak out in chat. Carlos got the spawn. I'm sure Blind Cat is not happy. You can try to find more of those spawn black and whites, but those were very limited. Let me hang these up. I don't want to lose any of these. These, by the way, for those who are new, all of my name tags actually get signed by all the artists I get to hang out with. So there was Klaus Jensen. Here's proof also. I may have forgot to mention this. These are also my proof of meeting these people at cons. So if you ever wonder if I indeed sourced these from a WonderCon, here is my proof. Klaus Janson, Humberto Ramos, Tyler Walpole, E.M. Gist, Sam Della Rosa, amongst others. Who else is in here? Franco and Balthazar on the back. So if you ever wonder if I'm lying about sourcing these directly, there's my name and there's my SIGs. Fear not, people. Buy with confidence. I've got you. That is besides collecting them, that is the other reason I get them signed. So if anybody was like, hey, what year did you meet Tyler Walpole? Oh, that was 2024 San Diego. I can tell you. Again, because my memory is poopy. Smart, right? Smart. Oh, Blind Cat, we were talking about Guy. That is the beaker that Guy did on my LA Comic-Con badge. Guy Gilchrist. Jim Henson's right-hand man back in the day. Yeah. Let's put this one on here. All right. Eventually, sounds like you kept the SIG for yourself. Oh no, I do get. Yeah, some of them are for me, but it's also proof. To be fair, he got like 5% of those. Video game freakouts. My nephew threw the controller on the floor, and that was it. No more. Yeah, sometimes he has to change games when he gets a little too frustrated, gets too far into it. Give me a second. I forgot to go get something of his. So give me like 2 minutes, folks. Talk amongst yourselves. As a matter of fact, talk about who wants to buy the 80s from Kevin P. West. And I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to grab your blankie, bud.
Well, so guys, I am playing Mortal Kombat. So, wish me luck. I am Aaron Black. Oh, he's powerful. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So, James's autism is very sensory based. He does have a comfort blanket that he only likes the corner of. And part of the reason of his slightly freaking out is we left it in the car. So I had to run. Yeah, I don't do that very often. Pretty sure I pulled both hamstrings. I feel both MCL, PCL, and ACLs tearing after that. And I'm out of breath. Car is only about 40 steps away. I'm old and fat. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you. All right, let's pull up the website real quick. Still out of breath.
No, I didn't get a chance to know. So I'm not getting. No, I'm not.
Youngest is Asperger's as well? Oh, excellent. Hey, Jimmy. Lord Brownie's child also has Asperger's.
Really?
Yeah. You're like twinsies.
Yay.
Thank you for understanding. Whew. All right, so. That's not the button I wanted. That's the button I wanted. This is the 80s with Kevin P. West. Now, we work directly with the artists. So they are getting a large revenue share of this. This is the giveaway. What you're seeing right here. These 3 pieces are the giveaway for this run. So if you were to purchase a box, at the end, we random everybody's name 7 times. Whoever's on top gets the giveaway. This giveaway not only includes 2 character sketches, but the clock tower sketch, as well as Claudia Wells signed Save the Clock Tower flyer. And yes, she did write the number on the back. This product is one that we mixed art with pop culture and items. See, there it is right there. There is going to be a pack of Back to the Future 2 cards in every single box. There is a snapshot of a lot of the extras. That is still live, by the way. That Beetlejuice is still live. That is in one of these 8 boxes. That was the Goonies, the Blues Brothers, He-Man and Skeletor, Bill and Ted. There's some snapshots. MacGyver. Fletch. Leslie Nielsen. We are also blowing out a lot of our Super Break products. We're just not going to be carrying much retail anymore. We're finding carrying original art is way more fun. And if you are into exclusive prints, those 2 exclusive prints are also available. Many different, some of them are signed by the original voice actor of Astro Boy. Others are signed and remarked by Kai, superstar painter himself. So, yeah, there's lots of fun. If you're into numerology, these are the upcoming numbers. For the 80s, you can see how many have sold and how many are left. There we go. And that's it. Literally, because WonderCon is right around the corner, we don't have a lot of new things. There is going to be a opening day project, but we don't know when we're going to get it. I think it is well known. I disagree. Dangle only wants us to carry baseball cards. Dangle, I can show you this. The Fox and the Hound is a hit, and it is still live. So is Soundwave? Yeah, Soundwave is also in there. Who remembers 98 Pinnacle? The only baseball card in a can. We're not streaming opening day because we're in WonderCon, dude. WonderCon was scheduled for opening day. Jay Bunner. Bennis. Chip. Langford. Hidalgo. Kotze. Reggie. Derek Jeter. And some guy named Ken Griffey Jr. I don't know. I heard his dad was a good ball player, though. Crystal and Juan want that Fox and Hound something serious. Sitting in the stands watching me rip was cool. I remember that. I remember those days. Yeah, unfortunately, the art did not get to us early enough, Dangle. We were still waiting on artists to send it in. So, unfortunately, our projects are at the mercy of the artists in more ways than one. Because I can tell you everything else is here. The signed Kai is in the drop down. You will see there's a drop down for that one. Click on the print, and then there's a drop down. 9 games in 7 days. That is awesome. I do not Sapporo's. Yeah, we are well aware of that. We're the ones that give the deadlines, Dangle. But if an artist doesn't do it, there's nothing we can do about it other than have a project come out late. But I don't want to continue talking about it on stream. I'll be glad to talk about it off stream if you want. Where is he live? I don't know. Yeah, Sapporo's. Ripped a case of 2025 Series 1 hanger packs. That's a good time. Interesting. Carlos, let me look real quick. All right, so Carlos, let me show you. Signed, remarked, or Founders Edition. Founders Edition is numbered to only 10. I don't even know how many of those we got left. But the price will change once you add it to the cart. Signed and remarked, or Founders Edition. I forgot, it's not drop down, it's those little black dots. Unfortunately, they don't make it any easier. Wonka Farts, this is Kai Lun-Ku. He's now a cover artist for DC Comics. This was his Mona Lisa. This was the first major IP piece he ever did. It's called The Last Stand, and it is breathtaking. He is an oil painter. He is a very famous oil painter now. He is in Marvel Snap. If you play the game, you will find Kai cards. And this was an exclusive print he allowed us to produce. It is a ultra fine print. It is actually printed by Lee Cozy himself, who has his own printing for his own prints. These are very, very high quality. I got one because, I work here and they feel spectacular. Daryl Strawberry numbered to 10. There you go. Hey, at least you got a name. And not Johnny Bumankle or his cousin Kyle Badney. The most cards I ever ripped in a single day was at the 1,000,000 card rip, Topps did a 1,000,000 card rip session at Dallas Stadium in 2020, I think it was. We opened 18 cases of Topps Series 1 Mega. I opened all but 5 boxes. All but 6 boxes. I opened 17 and a half cases in one day. Good old Timmy Bag of Pucks. Joey Bag of Donuts. It was a lot of, the sorting sucked. Thankfully, I didn't have to do the sorting. That's when I was a professional breaker, before I realized that it's poisonous to the industry and didn't want to be a part of the poison. I never want to see Pac. Yeah. I retired later that year. No, actually, I did it for about a year and a half, and then I was like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to have a job that I don't feel like a schmuck. I once opened like 500 packs in a week. There you go. Hey, that's a lot. It is. It's a ton. Yeah, it was nuts. We opened a lot. I don't remember how many cards it was exactly, but it was a ton. I got to meet Pete Alonso when Pete was still good at baseball. And he came by and gave everybody a free autograph card that was exclusive to that show. And because I was working, the person I worked for confiscated my card and said that it was for the business and not me. Made you realize why breakers will skip to straight the hits. Yeah. I tried not to. My MO was to show every card on screen. The only time we didn't do that was when we were opening 18 cases in one day. Then it was skip right to the hits, and that's because I was going to do, 15,000 cards or whatever it was. Yeah. That was it was a rough one. It was not fun. Not fun. All right, folks. Well, listen. I had a little beep on my phone. Carlos is grabbing a signed print. Let me grab one to show you. I think they're over here. Hi, baby. This is the print by Kai. These are exclusive to us. Nobody else has prints of his masterpiece but us. These are exclusive to DCD Collects. No, honey, it's not the Mona Lisa. It's his Mona Lisa. It means it's his masterpiece. Huh?
Who's that?
Kai.
No, who's that character?
He made her up.
What's he made her up?
He made her up. He designed her. Carlos, this one is going to be yours specifically.
Wait, you're saying Kai created Mona Lisa?
No, created her. This.
No.
Yes, Mona Lisa is Da Vinci.
Yeah. He's the person that made a Da Vinci piece.
Yep.
AKA Leonardo da Vinci.
He has a very famous code.
Also, he's also known as the poopy smelly butt cheeks. Ah.
Yeah, it's not possible for us to. So, Dangle, I'll tell you exactly why we're not doing sports cards anymore. I will give you an example. Panini. If you want to get flawless, if you want one case of flawless, you're going to have to spend $30,000 on product you don't want to get one case of flawless. So I have to burn $30,000 of other product that nobody really wants to get one case of flawless that one person wants. It's literally, the entry level is $30,000 a month. So you're committing to $30,000 a month to get an allotment. $360,000 a year to get 12 cases of flawless. Do you want the Donruss base football? Probably not, but I have to buy 5 cases of it. And if I can't sell it, then I'm left holding the bag. That is why we will never have an allotment. Their allotments are not made for the mom and pop places. They are made to exclude people like us. If you're not a major brick and mortar store, you can't afford an allotment. Therefore, unless we buy a random case, then yeah, we got it. That's it. And you're not going to make money on it unless you have an allotment. If you're buying a case to flip, you're not making enough margin to make it worth your while. So almost every single case of sports cards we buy, we don't make money on. We do it just for fun. So that's why we're out on sports. It's easier to do items like this, which are just fun, quick hits. It's easier to work with artists to get artists paid. That's why we're getting rid of this. It's not moving the way we wanted to, so we don't want to hold the stock. And California is extremely expensive to do business in. And unfortunately, we are in California. Pay the extra 10%? Well, then you can reach out to Doug and you can talk about partnering and ponying up some of the 30 grand every month. Because we definitely don't have 30 grand. We definitely did not make 30 grand in the last 3 months of profit. It's only 3 of us, dude. There's no extra money, man. That's not our business model. But trust me, Dangle, I know there's many places you can go to get them. There are, I could probably think of 30 or 40 places you could go get sports cards right now. So believe me, you're not missing out. You have many, many avenues. Are you doing that quest?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, why?
Just making sure. I'd kick him in the nuts for $400 and then give him 50 back. Well, I'm sorry, Dangle. We don't have it here. I can tell you it's not coming in the future either. I can tell you factually. There's a reason we're going to 2 days a night. Or 2 days a week. So where are we? Okay. All right, folks, since we are completely out of comics, the 80s is all that remains. I am going to call last call on the evening. We will be back tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, I will be making all of the announcements for WonderCon. I will be letting you know which days, if any, we are streaming next week. I will be able to let you know what projects we are bringing with us for WonderCon that you can look forward to. And I will be letting anybody know if we are going to be doing any live performances from the show. Now, I know Kate is going to be streaming the entire con, and I will be standing one booth over from Kate. So chances are, if we don't stream live, you will probably see me bothering Blind Cat and Kate on their stream. And since their stream is not governed, I will probably be swearing on their stream, but definitely not ours. Harass me for content? I'll be harassing them for content.
Welcome to my underground lair. You're just in time. Enjoy the show.
Scuba! Scoobs, thanks for the sub. That's 13 months. Now, Scoobs has been following me for 5 years, but he's been subbing here for a whole 13 months. What up, Bigman? I just got here, but I don't think you should be bothering blind people. Blind cat. Blind cat's not really blind, I don't think. Dangle taking advantage of the clearance and grabbing some multi-sport. Hey, Dangle, do you remember the case break or the case that we were going to do? And there was that real crazy one. I'm going to go ahead and pull that one for you. We'll see if this one is special because it has a little bit of a tag to it. It's Flipper, right? It's like what Nemo with the bad Flipper. Dangle 2024 Keepsake Multisport Edition. We have not pulled a single Griffey out of here. Maybe now is the time to get a Griffey auto. Or an Ichiro. Hey, or an Ichiro. I'm down. Let's get both. Let's get a dual signed. All right, bon chance. How about a churro? I like churros. It's the whole reason I go to Disney. It's just for the churros, nothing else. That's Angel Reese. She's a baller. That's out of 99. I believe that's her LSU jersey. Right? You know Angel Reese. From Reese's Puffs. That's right. All right. This is a thick boy. This is something thick. Hideki Matsui! Oh, man! Oh, I got excited when I first saw it, Dangle! I thought briefly, I thought it was the man. And then I saw the full profile. I have no idea. Maybe that is the Japan Giants, whatever team he played for in Japan. That's orange. That is orange. Is it the Nippon Giants? Let me see. Hold on. Tokyo Yomiuri Giants. If he played for Tokyo, I bet you it's a Tokyo jersey. If that's the case, that's an impressive swatch. We didn't open them, Scoobs. You told us not to. It is, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think it might be, did he play for Tokyo? If he played for Tokyo, I bet you that's a Tokyo jersey. And if that's a Tokyo jersey, that's an awesome card. He did? Yeah. Then that is an awesome card. That's actually probably one of the only sets that has that in there. That's pretty insane. And I want to say, awesome version of his signature. He kept it on the sticker. He is known for going off sticker. There you go. 2 ballers. Still waiting for Topps to make some ace stuff. Any day now. I know. Yeah. It would be nice if they had a uniform match on there. I don't know if I have one thick enough for... Yeah, I don't. We don't have thick enough top loaders. Craig, how are you doing, by the way? See, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for that right there. That's what we want. We're not going to be mad at that or that or that or that. But that's what we're looking for Dangle. Awesome. Then that's dope. That's an amazing card then. That's it. Can't get mad at that at all. Oh, excuse me. Hey, Paul Moistland. What up, Paul? Hey, Paul. I still haven't received anything in the mail, man. I have been scouring the mail, and I've got nothing. It's late. My God, thank God that's not. Thank God that's not. It's in Texas. That's weird. I'm late. Oh, goodness. Big shout out to Mi Corazon. Now listen. I'm not supposed to talk about this on stream, but I have a crush on somebody that is in the chat. My heart belongs to solely, with the exception of Jimbo, belongs to somebody that is here right now watching. Me Corazon. My love. Sephoros is like, oh, stop it. You're gonna make me blush. Shout out to Mrs. the Breaker.
Oh, I thought you said... Paul! Play Fortnite with me.
Yep, so, I know, it's me, I knew it.
Paul.
Jimmy is a big Paul fan.
Paul. Play with me. Play with me.
You're not playing Fortnite. You're taking a time out from Fortnite today. When we get home, you're going to eat dinner and go to bed. But tomorrow you'll have lots of time.
Who is Brickman?
Bickman's been here for a long time now. Yeah.
It's just
Bickman has all the puns. He's punny. You need to start leaving unopened boxes in the office unattended. Did you say excuse me? You burped, right?
Yeah, I said excuse me.
Oh, okay.
I said it right now.
Oh, that's what I thought. All right. Listen. Why don't you start cleaning up?
No.
Put your shoes on?
Nah.
Because we're going to be going soon. Unless Dangle buys out all of the sports stuff.
Nah.
Aside from that, we're going to be leaving. Yeah. Mommy's on her way home.
She's not my mommy. I don't know who she is.
Oh, she's definitely your mommy.
She's a stranger danger.
Oh, we do have some orders that are popping in now. Wait a minute. Is that Mr. Young? No, that's not possible. He doesn't come here anymore. That can't. I must be reading an old invoice. That can't be right. Do I see a Mr. Young order? Oh my! Well, hello there! Hello there. What's up, Mr. Young? You jumping in to get some of that sweet, sweet Kevin P. West action? Well, you get the deuce and the deuce. You're all full of deuces, Mr. Young. There we go. We got the deuce and the deuce. After that, Bickman's got an order in. Scoob's got an order in. Woo, this marker is extra toxic. Wow. Woo! Yeah. Now it's a party. Let me pull everybody's order. Bickman is grabbing a multi-sport. Scoobs is grabbing a multi-sport and a historical. Yeah, I got it, Scoobs. All right, we're going to start with Mr. Young. Foist come, foist soive. You know what? I need a little bit. Let me change this real quick. There we go. Dangle's like, see one box of sports and bang! Whammy! All right. Technically, 2 comes first. DCD Collects proudly presents the 80s. Original art by Kevin P. West. 2 of 22. Mr. Young. Mr. Young's feeling froggy. Look at him jump. Jumping at these deals. All right, Mr. Young, you've got a PC. Complete with 3x5 drive. Or 5x25, whatever it is. Hey, look, it's a Super Nintendo controller. Old school wax. A keychain. Sneakerhead. It's a big old floppy drive. It's Ed O'Neill, a.k.a. Polk High MVP running back, Al Bundy. You know, he once scored 4 touchdowns in the one half of a high school game. Yes, he did. Oh, and Mr. Young, congratulations! Mr. Young, you just walk in here and demand hits. Now, if this is the Fox and the Hound, then I gotta tell you, I know a certain couple who are definitely going to want this. Oh, it's Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. That's the big boy. That's the big boy. I gotta use the other camera. Boom! And a Saturn worm. There you go, Mr. Young. That's a heck of a start. And you still got one more. Yeah, that's why I bought two. DCD Collects proudly presents the 80s, original art by Kevin P. West. Deuce Deuce out of 22, 2-2, the ballerina box. That's a mini boom box. That goes in a mini boom box. Oh, Tamagotchi. You know what a Tamagotchi is, baby. It's a sticker, honey. Relax. Boom! MacGyver! I like that there's explosions in the back. 'Cause everything is blowing up behind MacGyver. I have no idea. They were in the 80s sticker pack, so I just threw them in wonton. Congratulations, Mr. Young, 2 for 2. People have been waiting for the hits to show up, and you just walk in and steal all of them. Kaboom! See, Mr. Young, that's why you need to come around more often. Booyah! Good old Soundwave. Back my way right into them hits. Now the tape makes more sense. Thank you. Now you see what I did there. You get it. You understand. Method to my madness. Thank you, Mr. Young. Appreciate you, buddy. It's always good to see you. Listen, buddy, you can just hang out. You know that, right? You can just come in and say hi. It's okay. You don't have to ignore us. You can just stop by and say hi.
Hear that music?
Yeah.
Wait, Daddy, how did you get the musical?
You have to buy them.
How much?
I don't remember, honey. I played that game like 5 years ago.
I wasn't even born.
All right. Who's next? Bickman. Bickman, your box is next. Boop. Bickman, are you ready? Keepsake 2024 Multi-Sport Edition. Let's get it. He's like, let go. All right, I want some big names. I want some big names. This was a fresh case, by the way, and I feel in my heart we have not hit that case hit yet. So very good chance that the case hit is live, and possibly in one of these last 3 boxes. Floyd Mayweather. There's a piece of boxing trunks. 55 out of 99. And a nice blue topaz. Yeah, he also got a multi-sport. That swatch has all the words Floyd can read written on it. It's true. Ooh, that's a good one right there. That's a very good one. We're going to see more of Jalen Milroe in the future. I can guarantee you that. That's a big sig. And it's jersey number. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's it right there. That's the one you want. That is the one you want, the jersey number. That is one of the big dogs. It is one of the showcase sigs. So there you go. Bickman, that's big. Jersey number out of 75. That's a big boy card. And your lights actually work too. Look at that. Solid, man. Solid. Scuba! Scuba has some 2023 historical premium. We are going to find 3 fun relics in here. We haven't got a cut sig from this product in a hot minute. Scuba, let's get you a cut sig. Bonne chance, mon frère. Hey, look, I'm holding your Woody. Oh, Rockefeller, Carnegie, Vanderbilt, and Edison. 4 pieces of stock. Numbered 45 out of 45, too. That's a great way to start. That's a great way to start. And the Carnegie is Australian. Bookend 4545. And there they are. There's the original pieces. Good start. Martha Washington. What up, Martha? Polk. Jackie. It's part of that newspaper, the reporting of Kennedy's assassination. That's an Andrew Johnson. What up, Doug? Vandy. John Jay. Oh, Mary Todd Lincoln. She's a handsome lady. I'm not a crook. Jimmy Carter. Teddy! It's Robert. Yeah.
You're Batman.
Thanks, bud.
No, the gun. I was talking about the gun.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's the last hit. We're going to leave that one for last. It's Chowder! Poros. The Simpsons. I got that one, buddy. It's Chowder. I bet you that Carter goes for peanuts. Wah, wah. I love it, Bickman. Don't ever change. I mean, unless you get your clothes dirty, then change. Ooh, it's the Bill of Rights. Listen, that's handwriting. So I don't know if that's a piece of the Bill of Rights. It is... What is that? I mean, it's obviously not the Bill of Rights. It must be a contemporary paper written about the Bill of Rights, because these do include contemporary documentation pertaining to the subjects. So I'm going to guess that is a letter written about the Bill of Rights, because that is definitely handwriting. So there you go. And now we got some Keepsake Multisport 2024 for Scuba. Now, Scuba is also a Seattle fan, so he's definitely going to keep any of the Mariners you see here. Let's get a Griff. No. Oh, hey Doug, it's your friend Eric. It's Eric, Adrian, and Emmett. 3 really good runners. And only one of them beats their kids. They are very chunky patches. I think AP switched it up by now. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Now the Switch jokes are coming. Now the Switch jokes are coming. Listen, I know you're only kidding when it comes to Switches. Ooh, Javante! Hey now! I don't think we've pulled a Javante out of here before. That's dope! Javonte Williams, very good running back. I mean, until the injury. I do have a box. There we go. I know, buddy, you have lots and lots of games to choose from. I know there's a new Doom. All right, we are now officially caught up on all orders. If anybody wants to order something, it is last call. Last call. You just want the hits? Okay, I'll disperse them. Thank you, Scoobs. You know, I keep thinking today's Friday. I don't know why, but for the last 2 days, I have been a day ahead of schedule in my brain. Tomorrow, we have our meeting in the morning, and then we will have all of the announcements tomorrow night. Another order incoming. Let's do it. Corwin's like, same here. All right, let me... Oh, this is my stuff that I am going to get signed and or graded at the con.
Hey, Daddy.
Yeah, baby boy.
I have something to tell you.
You need to go potty?
Not really, but
Okay,
I have
well,
to.
the keys are right there. You know how to... Yeah.
Do you mind letting me know when you're gonna go on your computer
Yes, honey.
and like download your call?
Yes, honey. I told you I would. I know you want all my stuff. I know.
No, I want all your stuff.
All right, Bickman, have a good one. Let's call it Friday. Take a 3-day weekend, all right? I know I would be down with that.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye, Poppy.
I won't leave the keys in
Thank
the
you.
bathroom.
Thank you very much for learning a lesson.
And I will text you, by the way.
No, just go to the bathroom and come back. Are they working?
No,
No? Okay. All right. Just make sure you don't drop the keys.
just a little scared
Don't be.
of the dark hallway,
Don't be.
of the death of the two. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go.
All right, I love you. Bye.
Can you pray for me?
Carl's like, I want something graded at the con. Well, then you should fly out to California. Dangle is buying the last box of Multisport. And then that's it. That's a wrap. We get to find out, was the Milrow the case hit? Or is there something in there that's going to beat the Milrow? Ugh, stupid Stream Deck. All right, Dangle. The very last box we will probably ever have. '2024 Keepsake Multisport. Can we beat a Milrow? Can we get an Ichiro or a Ken? I desperately want you to get one. You don't understand how legitimately I want you to have one. Well, that's the answer right there. Good job, buddy.
How? That hurt.
AI.
What is that
AI, Allen Iverson.
Oh.
That's he's called the answer. Okay. I doubt we're going to beat a Milrow. Hey, man. Never say never. Never say never. Oh, you definitely beat Jalen Milrow, at least in my heart. That is the Terminator. Thurman Hall of Fame Thomas. 2 Hall of Famers.
Who should I draw?
Draw your mom.
No.
Squirmin' Thurman. No, I can't be mad about that. That's a workhorse right there. See? Listen. That's a solid final box. Jim Kelly drops back, hands it off to Thurman Thomas, runs up the middle, makes the cut, he's gone! Touchdown, Thomas! The Terminator. When that guy could find his helmet, he was great.
Okay, I'm gonna try to draw the Doom character.
Okay, try to draw the Doom character.
The Doom Slayer, actually.
Try to draw the Doom Slayer. Okay.
Really annoying.
Thurman One Cut Thomas. And the Bills lost another Super Bowl. Yeah, 4 of them. 4 in a row. I was there for all of them. Not there, but I was alive and watching for all of them. My grandfather, rest his soul, did attend all 4 Super Bowls. So our family does have 4 ticket stubs, 4 official pin sets, and 4 T-shirts from each of the Bills' losses. And the memories of Michael Jackson doing the Dallas Buffalo halftime show. There is the Bills Super Bowl trophy behind me. Yeah, this empty space right here. That is the Bills Super Bowl Lombardi trophy. It's right there. See it? If they would have put him in the 4th quarter, they would have won state. No doubt. What, honey?
Nothing.
No, what do you need?
I pretty much need paper.
Oh, yeah, I did have some over here. I must have thrown them out on accident. I'm sorry.
You're dead to me.
I know, I am. The Giants love, hey, listen, that's not Scott Norwood's fault. That was bad coaching. There's no reason he should have been kicking that field goal from that distance. If he only had some high quality H2O. This is for a champion. That is currently, I believe that's Mondo's. Speaking of, Doug, did you ever order the name tag? All right, Carlos, love you, brother. I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, again, last call on the evening, and then we pick up again tomorrow.
Minifig is gonna say last call too.
I love each and every one of you. Please take care of yourself and each other. Wait, reading more of this book's breaking. And we are
Oh, you mean Steve's mirror?
And let's hear hola. And I'm gonna take off my helmet. 3, 2, 1. I'm Boba Fett. AKA Boba Fett.
Yes, I actually texted Lee happy birthday. Because he doesn't answer the phone.
Wait, it's his birthday?
Yeah, it's Lee's birthday today. He's 22 years old.
No offense, but blood does not look like 22 years old.
Because he's not 22, James.
It was like he's 50.
He's older than I am. I think he's close to 50.
41? 49,
No,
49.
I think he's like 46 or 47.
Same.
Yeah.
Well, different. I'm gonna leave this up.
Maybe he is 50. I don't remember. It's on my calendar what he turned.
Oh. Fudge my life.
Now, listen, that's not even funny to joke about. You're a little man, so go. You will accidentally do that to yourself, so I would not pretend.
Sure,
Okay?
just pretend it, then I'm not.
Is your ADHD kicking in, honey? Are you
No,
bored?
My coffee.
You're bored?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
bored
you are
too.
bored. Jimmy has not heard Fet's Vet. I have not introduced him to...
Who is Fet's Vet?
So it's a song by a nerd rapper. And I haven't gotten you there yet.
Cool.
Adios, Doug. All right. I'm going to check the gate, and the gate is clear. Let's get out of here. It is day 13 of 15 for Sumo. This is the final day for the divisions 3 through 7. So all of the final records for the younger fighters are being finalized today. I will take you to Leo so that you can watch some sumo. Only 2 more days after today left in the Basho. Now, most of you have been here for a while. Some of you are new. So I want you to know. Oh, I know. I'm MC Chris. I know a lot about MC Chris.
Hola.
Trust me.
Hola.
I know MC Chris
Hola,
Saporos.
I am part of DCD Collects.
So some of you are used to me telling you this. For others, this will be the first time. But every single night, I need people to know one very, very important thing. And that is, I love each and every one of you. Please take care of yourselves and each other so that we can do this again tomorrow. Because it's not fun yelling at a camera into a microphone if nobody's on the other end. So take care, be safe, and enjoy the 13th night of the Spring Basho out of, I believe, Osaka, Japan. I love you all. Take care. Good night, folks.